think I hit subscribe though. There it is.
Let me know when you're actually watching, and I'll.
I am watching.
Okay. I don't know how
There
much
it
of a
is.
lag it's got, so I'm just gonna fly around
ready
the
when
sun
you-
real quick.
About 10 seconds, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any control over that through this.
Nah, that's fine.
Alright, I'll show you a flyby of the sun real quick, because I'm currently traveling multiple times the speed of light, and then I'll jump from one system to another.
Because like with VR, you just look around, and that's how you use your controls, right?
Huh?
With VR, you can actually look around your cockpit. Damn, it does look good.
There. Actually, I've got a message. I can change my fire groups. I can do all sorts of different things.
All right, so are you using keyboard, mouse, HOTAS?
Keyboard, mouse, no HOTAS currently. Oh shit! I have to set that up. Damn. To figure that one out.
So what do you do? What do you do in the game?
Anything you want. Quite literally anything that you want. Hell, you can even synthesize your own stuff. Right now I'm actually carrying passengers from one location to another because he's paying me almost $1 million to do it. So,
Nice.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do the jump from system to system.
Are you not using HOTAS because you don't have one, or they don't allow it yet?
Because I don't have one. There are plenty of good ones out there, and a lot of them work well, but I haven't seen anything that I like for the price.
Okay.
Currently, I'm going to be making 15 separate jumps to systems. Visit. He wants to go check out a specific location, and then I'll, I guess I transport him back, and he pays me $795,000.
Honest days pay for honest days work.
That's a bright one. God damn.
Is single player or multiplayer?
Damn, this is good. I think it's like online multiplayer.
It is.
Service,
I'm
right?
open right now. So if somebody wanted to attack me and put me out, they can. Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Shit, I'm overheating. What the fuck?
So,
This
I
was
do
a
want to see
bad
what this
system. I'm not real sure what's up with that particular one. Holy shit.
Oh.
It's a hot system. It's taking damage.
Wait, so the system was too hot, so your ship couldn't hold up?
When I jumped in, I was too close to the star, and I started
Okay.
taking too much heat. But then once I jumped away, I was okay.
That can't be good then.
I mean,
Which is how it works.
it didn't even knock me down below 100% hull integrity. It overheated me to about 100%, 101%.
Got it.
Are you watching the system jumps?
Yeah, I'm watching the system jumps.
I fucking love the system jumps. I won't get into a battle while we're on the straight, or at least on this mission, because the guy will get upset. He won't pay me properly.
Yeah, so that's
But
fine.
he's a low profile target, so nobody's looking for him. This is just a time waster mission, basically. But it's good money.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, it's almost double the cost of my ship, so I'll be fine. But you can do fuel scooping. Like if with this many jumps, I'll be, oh god, yeah, that's gonna be a bad one to get close to.
Oh dear God. I'm dying.
Now what I could do, I'll slow down, and I'll come to a stop, and I'll actually scan this particular star, so that I can see what kind of star it is, the information about it, etc. Let's see. This is scanning.
I'm dead.
I'll do a discovery scan too. This is a brown dwarf that I'm sitting at.
And
Y
nobody
class.
has found it before?
Oh no, it's been found and discovered, but I don't have information in my databanks for it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right. So if I go to Galaxy Map, I'll pull that up real quick. Let me give you an idea of just how many star systems there are that you can go to. I'm zooming out. You'll see it in a minute on the stream, but each and every single one of the specs in this galaxy you can go to. It's
Damn.
absolutely insanity.
So it's just a better version of Star Citizen.
It doesn't have planetary, otherwise maybe.
It does have planetary landings.
Well, I mean, you can't get out the ship, can you?
No. There's no people. There's no person. You are just... Yeah. Go ahead and relock my destination.
Frameshift drive charging.
Engaging.
Alright, boys, tonight $500 becomes $1,000.
Oh dear lord.
I will take care of that as soon as I get my taxes back and dump it into Binance.
Finance is life right now.
I just don't have enough to dump it into it to make it worthwhile right off the bat.
Sure, we can try it.
Neither did I. I put in 30. Got it up to 500, and now I think I'm sitting at 300 because I sent 200 in Ethereum over to Yobit,
Right.
just because Yobit has trash coins that I can
Frameshift
catfish.
drive charging.
I'm still sitting at a whopping 0 because it's fucking bills.
Dude, bills will fucking kill you, man.
Tell me about it. It's the reason why I can't go to fucking college right now.
Hey, guess who's in that boat?
It really pisses me off because now my GPA will be sitting at a 1.17, so I'm on academic probation.
Ugh.
I know, it's just irritating.
Yeah, I literally was gonna go back this semester, but ended up not being able to because the fucking school not only wouldn't recognize me as in area, which I should have been, but when I kept calling them, they wouldn't answer, and then the only answer I could get was from an automated system, which is just like, hey, you're SOL, man, we're not gonna reevaluate it in time.
I am currently waiting on a phone call back to be a nuclear engineer for the shipyard that I live nearby, and I'm praying that I get into it because it's starting pay $60,000 a year, government benefits, and
Benefits though.
fuck yeah, dude. And that'd be completely amazing for resume building and whatnot. So that means when I go to try and apply for like SpaceX, I'll be able to actually have something.
That's just really like right now. My my current position is building my resume something fierce.
Yeah. I mean,
Frameshift drive charging.
9 more jumps to Chiros. Oh, I'm sorry. Chi Orionis.
yeah, it's just irritating because to be a physicist, you need a fancy fucking piece of paper that states you know what the fuck you're talking
That
about.
you already knew before you even started.
Precisely, and I can just Google whatever I don't know. Like I had a professor literally Google something in the middle of class just to make sure he had the right information for us.
Yeah, half of college is learning the proper terms to use in Google.
Yes. Oh my god. And then engineering school, it's 4 years of using either duct tape or WD-40.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh shit.
This system is called George Pantaz's.
What? Do you get to name the systems when you find them?
Some people do.
Perfect. All right, it's done.
3, 2,
$500 and get them done. Travel real quick at night. So do I want to keep going? I could probably bring it up to 1,400. Well, I'm watching your stream, so I might as well keep going.
See, my plan is I'm going to go ahead and dump about 1,500 to 2 grand into it from taxes and selling the Supra.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, by my calculations, if I do a couple of 50-cent transactions with 1,000 to 2,000 units, that's at least $200 per transaction.
Yeah,
Figure you
okay.
can do.
So from the sounds of it, you want a catfish too, so you might want to check out Yobit as well. The reason I say, okay, so Yobit has a lot of the bottom feeder. There's a strategy that people know called catfishing, because
Well, I'm not
catfish
really-
are bottom feeders.
I realize that, but I'm not really worried about the coins that are low value, etc. I'm talking like, you know, Ripple, things that we know are going to go up and down by at least 10 to 50 cents over the course
So are you?
of a couple hours. But
See,
we
that's-
know we're not.
Well, that's what I
my
mean.
concern.
So these aren't the ones that drop out of nowhere. These are coins that last for a long time. But what you do on these is you trade high volume on
Right.
a coin that's worth like 1 cent. So if you put, you know, $1,000 into 1 cent, when it hits 2 cents, which is a lot easier than from Ripple hitting $3 to $4, your value is already double.
Well, I
So it's
wasn't
called
worried about
catfish.
Ripple hitting $3 or $4, just
Well,
20 cents at a
I
time.
mean, yeah, in
which
general,
is
like,
all day, every day.
but even if Ripple goes up 20 cents from where it is now, you're not going to get as much return from that as you would from one of the bottom feeders going from 1 to 2 cents. Because
That's
at 1
also a
2
good
cents, you
point.
get 100% return.
It's also a good point. Then again, I'm
So
also
that-
looking at it in portions of Bitcoin as well. I wasn't really looking at it in USD.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm always
comparing-
looking at it in USD.
See, I look at it in Bitcoin because if I can raise my Bitcoin, obviously, you know, if I can manage to do that quite a decent amount, we already know that that's, you know, that's already going to translate into good back to USD just fine.
Frameshift drive
Yeah.
charging.
Well, I mean, so to me,
Just
this
because-
is so Ethereum.
Just because all of the current, or most of the current coins trade through Bitcoin instead of USD, and then USD is just what we tend to value it back at.
Yeah. So I always I use CoinMarketApp to get my USD value. Because of course, before I can do anything, before I can get this cash down, I have to make it Bitcoin. Or now, for me, I'm making it Ethereum because it's less fees to bring it down to my bank.
Exactly.
So,
That's what
yeah.
I actually, instead of so for Binance, when I had to do a withdrawal, I noticed that Binance was going to charge like 0.002 Bitcoin or something crazy amount like that. But then they only charge 0.01 Litecoin. So I just transferred everything to Litecoin and then pulled it from Litecoin, through Litecoin from Binance to Coinbase and then converted it back to USD.
Because either way, when you get your actual money back, you want that in USD. So
Right. So as long as it comes back to Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin, you're doing all right.
exactly.
And
Oh, and don't use Coinbase. Use their sister thing, GTX, because they pay out better.
is it GX?
Yeah, it's by Coinbase,
Right.
but for some reason they do less fees on GTX.
I'll have to give that a try. I was looking for a reputable one to translate back and forth with.
Yeah, that's the one I use. And there's 0 fees between Coinbase and GTX because they're the same person, or same company. So if you want to start using it, you can move over there. And also, it's good for day trading. If you're going to day trade the biggins, BTC, ETH, LTC, GTX is a better platform for it anyways. It's quicker and you can set orders like you can't do at Coinbase.
I gotcha. Oh, I gotta stop for fuel. I got a decent sized fuel tank. It doesn't take much to do small jumps. What I'm doing right now, these 2 to 8 light year jumps. It calculated the best route for me. My longest jump that I can make right now is a 16 light year jump based off of how heavy my ship is, what frame shift drive I have, which is the frame shifting is the way faster I travel in the game.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like you ever heard of the Alcubierre drive?
No.
The idea is that it pulls space in front of it and pushes it behind it, so you
Yeah.
don't
Yes.
move, but space
Yes,
I know that.
moves. It
Yes,
is
I know that.
Sort of, the frame shift drive is sort of like that.
Frameshift
Got
drive
it.
charging.
I just forgot the name
I
for it.
didn't
Yeah,
exactly. I didn't remember the name, but once he started talking about it, I was like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
there is also one that actually I think is really kind of fantastic because it plays off of best way I can describe it is Treasure Planet, where they're using sails to.
Damn it, I love that.
It's such a fucking underrated movie. It's so amazing.
Right.
But it's using like sails on the spaceship in order to travel, not light years, but like from Earth to Jupiter, maybe.
No, you're thinking no. So sorry, you're thinking, like solar sails. No. What I'm
Yes, it was yours.
Right. The Alcubierre drive, what it does is if you had a way to generate negative energy, which we do through antimatter, the problem is we can generate antimatter, just not large amounts of it currently.
Yeah.
Not enough
So-
to warrant travel.
Right, well they recently found out that lightning storms are actually antimatter generators.
I remember that.
Because lightning, yeah, lightning is fission. There's nuclear fission going on inside of a lightning bolt, and it's creating positrons. Positrons are antimatter. They are the negative of an electron.
Yeah.
So imagine
I can see
traveling.
now.
But-
Imagine if light speed travel was like being the lightning bolt, like being a space lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's basically what it would be.
No. Hang on. I'll tell you why that's a bad idea. Just hear me out first. So the Alcubierre drive, supposedly what it would do, based off the mathematics, is it would use that negative energy to basically form a bubble around itself to separate that from space, and then you would use gravity or some other form or some other source to hold space in front of you and push it behind you or stretch
Right,
it
you're
behind
basically
you.
a bar of soap being shot out of somebody's hands.
Essentially, yes. But you don't move, and the space immediately around you does not move. Now, the one thing that you were talking about, where you actually move at the speed of light, the difference between moving space and moving through space is that when you move the space itself, or use a wormhole or something similar, there's not going to be any sort of time difference, right? Whereas if you are actually traveling at the speed of light, hang on a second. My passengers wanted me to take them someplace.
You want a detour?
Sometimes, yeah, they have a, like, it warns you when you take the mission. You know, this person might want you to detour, but yeah. Next station is
God damn it.
Details to your panel. Okay. Chai Orianus 1. Oh, he just gave me information on how to reach it. There it is. That's what I want. Anyway, so the problem with traveling at the speed of light through space is that you have to deal with the relativity of time, right?
Yep.
So if I travel 10 years out at the speed of light and then I come back, or sorry, 5 years out at the speed of light and then I come back, I've only passed 5 years for me. It's something like 37 or 49 years have passed at the place that I left because of the relativity of time. So that is a problem for long distance space travel at the speed of light. Therefore, we would have to find a way around that. Which is why a lot of science fiction likes to use some form of
Slip space, basically.
essentially,
Yeah.
some
I mean,
form of,
honestly, you could just go Battlestar Galactica and just use fucking wormholes.
nope, Event Horizon.
Oh,
Alright, wait. Time out. Since we're here, explain Event Horizon to me.
Okay, Event Horizon. Which part? The actual Event Horizon of a black hole, or the movie
No, not the movie. The actual Event Horizon.
of a black hole?
Yes.
Think of it like. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. So, a black hole is a singularity, right? It's
Right.
where everything gets basically compacted down and the laws of physics break down, etc. Well, as you travel into a black hole, gravity and everything continues to go up exponentially, and then you finally reach a point where not even light escapes the pull. So that's the point where the event horizon is the edge of a black hole, basically, where everything just breaks.
Got it.
There was one science fiction story I read a long time ago that by David Brin that was talking about how, you know, if we ever got out and realized that there was intelligent life out there, at some point they left us like a note saying, hey, we used our advanced technology to go hide in the event horizon and basically pause time until the universe had more people to talk to.
That would be
Which is
interesting.
kind of a really cool story.
That would be interesting. today's somebody was talking about today something in Star Citizen that needs to be tested, where you can cut the engines early and it drops you out of hyperspace to where you're traveling. But they told me that the visual is still
Incoming mission critical
quantum space.
message.
Right.
So my thought, and I have to, like I said, we have to test this to kind of find out what happens. Is you may be able to. It may be a bug. If it is, I hope they don't fix it. But maybe you can hide in quantum space.
Maybe. I mean, I haven't booted into Star Citizen since 3.0 dropped.
Kahina Lord found guilty is the next location I need to go to.
I have to. I'm trying to wait for Star Citizen to get their rec together. Once they get the rec items together, I can go back.
Right.
Because I can get decent frames, and I caught a butter server today with freaking 35 frames. But I can get decent frames even before that.
The problem that we're having is that a whole bunch of people are trolling the shit out of everything.
Oh, that's my favorite. Well, it would be my favorite if I had my guns, so I could kill them.
Until they fix that. Where the hell is this other location he wants to go?
But yeah, and until they put the rec items in, my Saber Comet sucks. And even past that, every time I spawn the ship, I thought maybe it was just a one-time thing, but it happened 3 times in a row. I can't get in the ship; it won't open.
I mean, do you want to try and test it now?
I have nothing to fly. I can't get in my ship.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Prism. Prism is the target body. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, whoa! Put those weapons away. God damn it! Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, Prism. There we go. Okay.
Sure. I'm gonna boot into Star Citizen then.
Jesus.
See how it looks.
133 light years away. Fuck. I don't know if I can make these jumps.
Wait, is he still wanting to go somewhere else?
There's 2 different locations he wanted to go to. Yeah, I can make these jumps. I just have to get fuel.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, real quick. The new launcher for Star Citizen, the soundtrack is fucking badass.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
For sure.
Frameshift drive
Like,
charging.
I shit you not. I hooked my computer to my speaker, and now I just, whenever I want to go to bed, I just boot up Star Citizen and launch it, just fall asleep listening to that soundtrack.
If you like that though, you need to find a YouTuber named Utho Riley. UTHO Riley. They make their own original compositions based on what they think the Star Citizen soundtrack should sound like, and they are fucking good at it.
Did he have a Spotify? Is the question.
Probably. I mean, I don't use Spotify, so I can't tell you.
You suck at it. It's the same one as Light Drip.
I didn't realize it was that close to that terminal. If you want to see the space station landing.
Oh, yes.
DeLacy, Sierra, Hotel Alpha. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a
To
docking
answer your
request
question, they
before
do not
landing.
have a Spotify.
Glass.
Access approved. Proceed to landing pad 36.
You're speeding. Slow down. Fuck you.
You wanted to get there,
It's
right?
too bad you can't respond how
No,
you
no, no.
want.
That's the local federal was telling me to slow down.
Yeah.
I'm coming into the station.
Like, it's too bad you can't respond how you want to an actual person.
So
You're going in too fast. Slow down. Eat a dick, Molly.
So check this out, Sigma. One thing you might like about Elite Dangerous, if you are a smuggler, there's a really special way to get through system security for a lot of the higher security places. Basically,
Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
what you do is... Hang on, I'm landing right now.
Contact. Disembark when ready.
Oh man. So the song I just pulled up one of the
Not all
songs,
services will be active at this
which
time.
is called 890 Jump. I posted it. I haven't listened to it. I just posted it. The first video I found. Part of it has a remake of the Star Citizen launcher music.
Nice.
Nice.
Docking couplers.
Yeah, because usually what I do is I listen to movie soundtracks whenever I'm at like work or driving or something like that, because it's really you just sound like a fucking badass.
New Tron. Fantasy soundtrack. Track 2, I think it's called The Sun Flame. I can't listen to that song without speeding.
But see, I have to be careful now because I already have one reckless driving ticket
Frameshift
that's
drive
pending.
charging.
Yeah, see, I have to be careful about that.
You
Like
have
if I
the
play
all
the,
clear.
like if you hear the
FSC
song
signing off.
playing and you play it like, for me it's like I'll play it like at night while I'm driving on the highway. Yeah, I'm hitting 100 easy. It's just gonna happen.
I've never gone that fast. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so do you want to hear about the smuggling thing?
Yes, just
So, in this game, they scan you usually when you come up to a spaceport unless you're moving too fast. Sometimes they will,
Right.
sometimes they won't. It's kind of risky. So here's what you can do. In this game, you can equip heat sink launchers that if you overheat, you just launch a chunk of aluminum off your ship through the heat sink launcher, and it saves you. It drops your temperature for a few moments at least, right?
got it.
Which is a way to avoid certain situations like getting pulled into a star, etc. You know, let you survive. So
Frameshift drive charging.
they have a mode called silent running where it seals up your ship and nothing can detect you from the exterior, but you gain heat slowly because you're not outputting heat for a signature. So there's that. There's you can turn on silent running, slip through the gate without them even knowing you're there, and you just request docking before you touch down, and they give you a pad to land on once you're already in the station. The other way to do it, and this is a little bit trickier, is you can only request docking within 7.5 kilometers from the station. So you start out at like 10 or 12 kilometers and align yourself with the opening of the. There are people on YouTube that do this. It's really cool. It's got a certain name to the method, but you align yourself to the opening of the space station, the spaceport, from 10 kilometers out, and you boost in and you shut down your ship. You can basically go cold, ice cold, where nothing can scan you at all, and just float right through the open doors, and
Oh, nice.
turn on right when you get through these scanners, and request docking.
That's kind of cool.
It's really cool. There's a guy that does it on YouTube. It's fucking amazing to
So
watch.
smuggling takes actual
Frameshift
skill.
drive charging.
Yes, for certain systems. If you're in an anarchy system, it's different. But obviously, you'll make more money getting black market goods into a high security system.
Right.
I guess I am gonna get this game soon.
But it's got a pretty steep learning curve. It's not hard, but it can get a little tedious. The trading system's pretty robust too. But the hard part is you get in, but then you have to get out too. So you got to use you gotta basically like boost out the front door and then go ice cold before the people surround, because they always have stations, high security stations always have, or even normal security stations always have federal pilots flying around the opening to the entrance in a patrol pattern where they scan everybody coming through, coming and going. So they do make it,
Frameshift drive
they make
charging.
it interesting at the least. Oh, you also have to complete Navy missions in order to get a permit to visit Salt.
To visit what?
Salt.
What's salt?
SOL, Salt.
Oh,
Our system.
what's salt? Okay, got it.
Yeah, if you want to visit our system, Earth, you have to have a permit to get into the system. There are a couple other systems that are locked down, basically, where you have to be in good standing and get a permit after a couple missions
Frameshift
from whoever
drive
owns
charging.
the system.
So where do you start out in the game?
I can't remember where it is that you start out at. Jesus, 17 jumps still. Holy crap. it's almost $1 million. What can I say?
Yeah, what can you really expect? He's gonna be a little needy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not needy. Just it's a long trip. It was almost 100 light years one leg, and then 133 light years the second leg. Jump at the most, I can jump 16 light years at a time, but the game won't let you do 16, 16, 16. You gotta go to whatever the nearest available star system is, and then jump, jump, jump.
Yeah, so you're basically just
Puddle jumping,
turning
I'm doing
corners.
about
Yeah.
8.7 light years is this current jump. I think the longest I did was a 9.7
Frameshift drive
light year
charging.
jump. So you're puddle jumping the whole way.
Oh, it's only about $60, dude. Holy shit.
It's not that expensive. Get Horizons. Don't get the original. Horizons has all the new stuff where you land on planets and stuff like that.
3,
Well, I was thinking about
It's basically an expansion. But,
Yeah.
which I did, so I bought it as an expansion. But if you
Oh.
buy Horizons, it is the full game.
like the Horizon Season Pass.
Yes, because that will include any other DLC.
I'll look into it.
I figure I'll pick up some info while I'm going through these. If you scan a system and you discover astronomical objects or data about them, you can sell that up to, you have to go I think 20 light years from the source, and then you can sell that data for
frameshift drive
cash
charging.
basically.
Damn.
That's how the explorers, the guys that originally decided to map out the whole galaxy, that's how they made their money. They picked up their special explorer ships that you can purchase, or explorer class. You outfit them with really large frameshift drives. You outfit them with really large fuel tanks. You outfit them with fuel scoops so that you don't have to worry about refueling from places. You can refuel off of stars. Oh, I forgot to tell you that you can buy a fuel scoop, install it on your ship, and if you're low on fuel and there's not any place that you can go to pick up fuel, you just fly close to a star, a suitable star, mind you. Put out your fuel scoop, and you will pick up fuel. You don't want to get too close, because if you get too close to the star, you'll get pulled out of supercruise, and you got to fight your way back up to an altitude where you can go back to supercruise, which takes a while. But if you hover right in like the 90% zone, because it shows you on the screen where you want to be, or at least it gives you an idea, and you'll refuel your fuel tank in I think 20 seconds.
Frameshift drive charging.
So you can be almost completely independent.
That's nice.
Especially for the guys that are way out there. I think there was someone someone went, I want to say they went like 16,000 light years outside of the galaxy,
3,
and they got stuck. There's a YouTube video about it, and it shows them on a planet. They found a planet in a star system, something like 16,000 light years out from the galaxy, and they're sitting on the planet with the entire galaxy as the backdrop in the sky.
That's cool, though.
It was really cool. It's on YouTube. It's a really cool little mashup. It's got some good music to it too. I thought it was well done.
frameshift drive charging.
9.85 light year jump. It is a really pretty game, and I really like how the menus open and close. It just really, I don't know, it just really ticks all the boxes for me.
3, 2, 1.
Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, I think you would have an amazing game.
That's what. See, I kept saying like if those two would. I know it's probably a lot harder than just my simple mind imagining, but like if they
Well,
could
like, I don't see
somehow
us-
merge.
I don't
it'd be
see us being able to like scoop fuel off of a star in Star Citizen, you know what I mean?
Supposedly you're able to. You're supposed to be able to do that in Star Citizen. Or at
Yeah,
least-
by going
well.
slow or sitting still, because you technically, it sounds like you have some sort of, what is it called, ram scoop,
Mhm.
which would just gather hydrogen
Frameshift drive charging.
out of space essentially, because hydrogen's constantly flowing off of a star. But I don't know. I I feel like some of these visuals were like coming into a solar system up to the star. That's a really interesting visual that I've always liked about this game. I thought it was one of the most impressive parts of it. Ooh, that's a bright star. You can go to the largest stars in our galaxy as well in this game. They're modeled as close as they can get them.
That's
So
cool.
there's a I want to say it's like a mega super red giant. It's like the biggest star. What is it? It's not Betelgeuse. It's got a specific name, but you can go there.
Oh, sweet.
In the map.
I'm waking up.
4, 3, 2.
Oh. Scuddy? Oh, that's in the universe. It's the largest star in the universe. Ah, Canis Majoris, the red hypergiant. And you can visit it. It's pretty impressive jumping into that system because it just fills the entire screen.
Damn.
There's YouTube videos of it. It's really cool. I say there's YouTube videos of it because it's like I think it's like 1,000 light years from where I'm at. it's a long trip.
You make me want to play Stellaris. What a dude.
Right.
I'll kick your ass in some Stellaris, I'll tell you what.
I never played it.
It is super fun. It's basically space civilization.
So, StarCraft.
Not necessarily, but yeah. Like StarCraft, but a lot slower.
Right. And I don't know if you noticed Sigma, but in the, Chad too, in the lower right hand corner of my map, you see where it has like 0.3 and then it goes, C?
Yeah.
That's C is the speed of light. So once I hit 1.0 C, that is the speed of light. So normal travel, the further you get away from a stellar body, because of the gravitational effects, you go faster and faster. Like right now I'm doing 10 times the speed of C. Whereas when you jump through witch space, which is going from one system to another, you'll see the speed varies, but you go up to like 5,000 to 10,000 times the speed of light if you watch the speed indicator.
I'm trying to open this door and it's fighting this low frame rate is killing me.
Oh yeah, dude, I stopped playing Star Citizen. It's too much. There's the server performance is so bad. There's so many people trying to play it that it's just
Yeah, I had to admit, like that brother server I was in lasted maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes before everything was just
unplayable.
Yeah, because I'm not even able to get out of my thing, because I'm in there and I am accessing interaction mode and I can't even get the door open to get out of the little cubby hole you sleep in. I can try alt deleting myself.
I gotta stop for fuel again, damn it. Uh-oh. We might have a problem. There might not even be any place for me to refuel.
Would you open, my dude? That'd be great.
Oh yeah, this is an empty system. Shit. Alright. I'm 8 jumps away from prison, but I don't have enough fuel to make it. This is the galaxy map. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I think it's already... okay, so the route already planned for me to refuel. That's cool. Okay.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Like the Tesla screen.
Basically.
Frameshift drive charging.
Based on what you carry currently as far as your loadout, the max jump that you can make, etc., as well as your fuel capacity. capacities and how much it's going to cost each time you jump, it does all the calculations for you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
More jumps before I need to refuel. And then I think this fucker wants to go back home instead of me just dropping him off wherever we were.
It's like, nah, bro, you can catch a space lift.
Right. Fortunately, if I want that money, I
Yeah.
gotta suck it up and carry that ass back. Him and his 8 or him and his 7 passengers.
I mean, is like am I correct in assuming $1 million in that game is a lot of money, or?
It is, yes. The ship I'm flying, the Viper Mark IV, which is it's a decent all-purpose ship, one of the better all-purpose ships, probably like 400,000. And then all of the really good modules are 500,000, and the good weapons are each independently 500,000.
Okay. So I don't think you'll be able to play Star Citizen because I just killed myself and I couldn't move.
Yeah, I had that problem too.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's try this for a third time.
I really want that game to be playable. You know, I know they're working, right? So it's like just something you gotta deal with in the moment.
Yeah, it's more so. I wish they would have
3, 2,
downsized aspiration for the game.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Like, in all honesty, if they were to get their servers and coding down correctly and playability down to just one solar system and then expanded, I'd have been okay with that.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like Chris Roberts may go ape shit sometimes on what he wants when.
Because I'm unable to play this.
Somebody's got a VR thing. Let's see what it says.
You know, I'm really gonna have to stop and plan my next couple of jumps because I just don't have the fuel to be fucking around. Alright, let's take a look. That's the next jump. Let's look at the system map. TT9299. Oh, that's a heavily populated system. Fuck. It's a triple star system, and I see at least 5 separate bases I can land at. That works.
Frameshift
I wasn't sure if it was taking me through a populated system or not because the past 6 systems were unpopulated.
Populated system means no gas or none of that need.
Not unless you have a fuel scoop, which my dumbass did not.
3, 2,
That's what happens. So you gotta come out of pocket now. Fine.
I mean, refueling is super cheap. Ammo, refueling, etc. Ammo, refueling, etc. is really, really cheap. Repairing is even cheap too. But a fuel scoop, even the cheap ones, get the job done, and they're like $3,000, which is cheap in this game. So there's really no excuse for me to be flying without one. So I need to go ahead and take care of that.
Alright, sure, I'm probably about to take off. I was just checking in, seeing what everybody's up to.
Same here. It's almost 2 and I have to be at work at like 8 a.m. I know. Part of me wants to get that VR chat game.
Nope.
Just so
there
you can
go.
yell at people. You
No, you don't.
do not know the way.
Do you know the way?
That and
I did that in PUBG now. Like if they're crawling, I was like, you did not know the way.
guess I'm booting up PUBG now. Holy fuck.
It is the best, especially if you isolate them. You can everybody just circle around.
You did not know the way. Spit on the non-believer.
Hit you.
Plug for the queen.
That
Hello, my queen.
that is from the damn the Star Wars one you sent me.
Dude.
You did not know the way. It's just
That
like
shit was
clucking.
Clucking
Dude,
until
I
the
was-
world explodes.
I was watching this video about the Knuckles meme, and This person was saying that how it is the Knuckles meme is extremely racist to the Uganda
whatever.
people. No. Hear me out, okay? And
They actually explain it really well.
yeah. So instead of sorry, I'm doing this. So it's actually based off of a Ugandan movie.
Yeah.
And the creator of the movie is like, this is too fucking funny. I love these memes.
Sierra, Hotel Alpha.
So,
Follow all
okay.
federal
Yeah,
docking
the
protocols
creator
before
and the
attempting to
Uganda
dock.
people, at least those that are aware of it, love the meme. So
Yeah.
the guy that was doing the video was like, oh yeah, so it's a privileged white SJW who wants to talk about cultural appropriation, who should probably check her privilege and stop appropriating other cultures' opinions. Shut the fuck up.
Like,
It was like, damn.
There are more people telling me I should be offended at things, and like, I'm like, wait, hold on, not this, but can we talk about what you should actually be offended over? No. You care about a Knuckles movie. You don't care about system construction. You want to talk about Knuckles.
I'm waiting for the social justice warriors to get offended over Black Lightning.
Oh, they better not.
They better not, because Black Lightning came before Static Shock.
A lot of people don't realize Static Shock isn't a DC character, a native.
Yeah.
After the fact. And so don't you dare fuck up my Black Lightning. I've been waiting for this show for so long.
Dude, it looks really fucking good. I'm not even arguing. Like, I didn't know about Black Lightning until I did some research into it, because I grew up on Static Shock.
So did I. I didn't know about Black Lightning until Justice League Unlimited, and then I went back and looked at it.
Wait, Static Shock was a ripoff?
Yeah, well, not a ripoff. He was an
It's like
acquired
Robin.
character.
Yeah, it's like Robin to Batman.
I didn't
Wait,
know
Robin
that.
was acquired? No, okay, so what? Static Shock isn't a DC character at all. They acquired a different comic book company, and Static Shock was one of their characters.
Yeah,
He kind of folded into DC. He wasn't native to DC.
yeah. What I was saying is, comparatively, Black Lightning to Static Shock.
Almost a full
Yeah.
tank of fuel, $350, which is not bad.
What is DC?
I can't hear you over this game. Say it again.
I said in Star Citizen, like a quarter or half a tank is like 350 UEC.
Right. They do a pretty, I gotta tell you, man, this game sounds like the noise, just the engines, when you're landing, like, holy shit, man.
The damn video somebody had of when they got pulled out of hyperspace and had the alien encounter.
That was cool.
That was so cool.
So, do I want a $71,000 fuel scoop, or do I want a $17,000 fuel scoop?
71.
17,000 and you're
Yes,
way for
71,000, and the difference is a 0.01 ton per second scoop rate, so I can go with the 2C or the 2B.
Bro,
I'm
the guy
gonna
from
go
Sprint
with
would be
the
pissed
2C.
at you if you got that one.
Say it again?
The guy from Sprint would be pissed at you if you go with 71,000.
Yeah.
You really guy from Sprint? Are you really going to pay that much more for a 0.1% difference?
I would. Of course
Hell
not.
no.
Hell no. Fuck that shit. Hey, I have all the. Actually, wait. No, I don't. I do have the specs for this game. That's cool.
I'm trying to acquire
I need
another.
to sell some of this shit. I have a bunch of things on here that let me bounty hunt people, essentially, like scanners and stuff, that I can
Right.
probably get rid of, that I'm not using. Like, I've got a shield cell bank that I didn't even know that I... Fuck it, I'll leave that. It's just annoying as hell to have it, because in order to use it, I have to have it set up on a button fire control, but you can only use when you are using your weapons. You have at least
Ship released. Depart when ready, Commander.
usually get your first mouse click or left mouse click, right.
Landing gear retracted.
If I want to use it with my current setup, I have to set it up on a different scroll. So I have to switch from my weapons in order to use the shield. What's your name? Ezekiel. Ezekiel. That name fucking sucks.
Hey, guess what I did last night?
Don't you bring my mother into this. My mother was a saint. I built that fire over there.
And I fucked your mother next to
it. Oh, that is PUBG to a fucking core.
Yep.
Wait, what is all this? Oh,
Alright,
these are all
about
landing sites.
tonight. I will catch you guys later.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna finish up this mission.
All clear. Take care, Commander.
I'm just scrolling through like Facebook and shit.
I forget how to use my fuel scope. I think it's delete.
Oh shit. Man, there's a big YouTube thing going on right now.
There's a what?
There's a big YouTube thing going on right now.
Hold on a second. Yes. Fuel scooping.
Fuel scooping complete.
I just completely refilled my
Warning. Temperature critical.
Oh, I don't have to manually undo it. Okay, cool. It does it on its own. I have 4 jumps to prism. Now, what was going on?
I've seen apparently there's a really big YouTube event going on right now. I'm scrolling through Twitter and
Which is...
I don't know, I just saw a photo of a bunch of YouTube guys chilling next to each other. This D&D group that I watch on Twitch, a lot of their fans like the post conception art of the characters. I'm just scrolling through right now.
Gotcha.
Like some of the stuff is fucking ridiculous.
What do you mean?
I'll show you photos real quick. Like somebody drew that. I don't know how, but it looks really fucking good.
I can't really see. I'm currently scooping fuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
Such an interesting noise. Alright, this system I think is a C1 Sun. Way out there. We're ways away from each other. Did you know that? Are you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the majority of, well, not the majority, but it's more common for star systems in our galaxy to be binary double star systems than they are singular?
I didn't know that.
Yes. Me and my random science shit. They made, well, they sort of made maybe not the way you might think.
Yeah.
Basically proved that, well, demonstrated that the law of conservation of energy works in certain instances.
Okay.
Fuel scooping.
Which actually is really interesting because they predicted that we would eventually find a way to do that.
Yeah.
Because every other law in certain instances device has the ability to be broken.
Correct.
I think the only one that we hadn't proven yet was the law of conservation of energy, which is energy cannot be created or destroyed.
Yep.
Fuel scooping complete.
Kinetic energy plus potential. First instance of kinetic energy plus the first instance of potential energy is equal to the final instance and the final
Frameshift
potential.
drive charging.
They also did reverse entropy. They broke the second law of thermodynamics, where heat always goes from a hotter object to a cooler object.
3,
They were able to get it to reverse. I can't remember what kind of material it was, but it was. They were able to get heat to transfer from a cooler particle to a warmer particle in certain circumstances.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
My last jump, 13 light years.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Ooh, that's a lot of fuel.
Incoming mission critical message.
God, the thing's bright.
Have you seen the new Star Wars yet, or no?
Say it again.
Have you seen the new Star Wars yet, or no?
No, not yet.
It's good. I can tell you that.
Alright,
Not better
Chione is where I need to go.
It's not better than Empire Strikes Back, but it's better than the prequels.
Oh, that's what I've heard. I mean, I'm not gonna listen to any of the bullshit.
Fuel
It's not good
scooping.
enough.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I mean, there's this ongoing trend I can see
Fuel scooping.
from Disney Productions, and that is they're treating Star Wars as more of a kids film. And yeah, you can definitely tell that came with like the prequels and whatnot. However,
This was more of an adult film.
Warning.
yeah,
Temperature critical.
and it's just George Lucas wanted it to be PG. That way he could, that way the entire family could see it. But it was more for the adults. And
Warning. Taking heat damage.
this one is
Fuel scooping
definitely
complete.
geared towards them, more of the children.
go 280,000 light seconds out from the star. Holy shit. That's a long way. Oh, that's because it's 4 stars over. This star system has 4 stars. Insanity, man. Let's see if I can go outside the plane. Try and get a little bit less pull from the damn gravity. Get a little bit faster. Come at it from an angle. Times the speed of light. And still going. I think the fastest I got in this game was 200, I think? I don't know if they capped it or not.
You might have capped it.
I highly doubt it, because it's just based off of how close you are to a gravitational body.
Yeah.
Yep, 215C right now. And climbing.
I will tell you one thing about Force Awakens. It's not Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, but it has nothing to do with the entire movie. It's just where they put the in memory of Carrie Fisher that pissed me off about it. Because they put it with like 2 to 3 minutes inside the credits versus at the very beginning. And for me, I say that they should have put it at the very beginning. Like, you know, do the whole LucasArts, 20th Century Fox, whatever, in loving memory of Carrie Fisher, then start with a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Because truly, if this major iconic Star Wars figure comes out of retirement in order to do this movie and then dies, that's where I would have put it. Don't you agree?
Jesus. I am currently surpassing 515C. I don't think I've ever been that fast before in this game. Like, it's gonna take me 6 minutes to get to this fucking planet at this speed, and I'm almost at 600C right now. She's just going faster and faster. The further I get from other stars. hit 700C. I didn't even think that was possible in this game. Oh, I think I hit my limit. 775C. And now that I'm getting close to the star, it's dropping back down.
That's strange. You should still be increasing.
No, because I'm coming back into a gravity well. So it decreases. It's slow. I'm still doing 734C, but it's still dropping. But the closer you are to a star, and especially the larger the star, the less the frameshift drive is able to work, I guess. I don't know what the science is behind it in the video game, but basically the closer you are to a large celestial body, the slower the frameshift drive will go.
So how do you get out of the gravitational pull of the larger star itself? Do you switch to a different drive?
No, it doesn't stop working, it just doesn't work as fast. Like, for example, I was doing 700 some odd times the speed of light, whereas the closer I get to the star, like I'm down to 640 now. I think right next to the star you can hit about half the speed of light to the speed of light until you start, and as you point yourself away from the star, you go faster and faster. But if you're flying around the star in a circle, you kind of stay right around whatever speed you're doing.
I guess it's because of the gravitational pull of the giant star requires a lot of power.
It's not necessarily the gravitational. It's not necessarily the gravitational pull. It's that the frame shift drive is basically moving space around you.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, at least for the game. So it works. It's not as efficient in a giant gravity well, which that's what a star is a giant gravity well.
No, that's what I was getting at. Is that it requires more energy to get out of the gravitational pull, thus causing
them being out in the middle of out in between.
Yeah.
Because the system that I'm in, it's all one big system, but the stars are all far away from each other. There's 4 separate stars, but they all are close enough to be considered one system.
Yeah, like, but that's weird. What it should be happening is you should be increasing your speed until going towards the star, and then decreasing going away from the star, not decreasing as you're going towards the star. But then again, this is a video game that's set in the future that breaks the laws.
Right.
So,
I mean, actually, technically, even if you were in space, that wouldn't be the case either. You would not accelerate as you were heading towards the body. You would be staying the same constant rate. Gravity doesn't stop you.
No, it doesn't.
Now, if you, for example, if you use, say how they use Jupiter for slingshots, if you slingshot around said body, then yes, you can use massive gravitational pulls to increase your speed. But heading straight for it isn't going to increase your speed because, well, you know what? I don't know.
It should increase your speed. That's the.
I don't know if that's how that works though. I'm a little too tired to really think that went through, so I'm just gonna leave it be.
Well, what I'm getting at is because on the surface of the Earth, we are accelerating downwards at a rate of, I'm gonna round up to 10 meters per second.
But at the same time, we are also traveling sideways too.
Yes, and So just ignoring the sideways, because we're also because we're rotating as well as moving in a direction. That is 3 vectors that we're being acted upon right now. Even though you and I are sitting now, if we were in a car that's 4th, and 5th, depending on which direction we're going, but going straight towards the core, the gravitational pull would cause you to accelerate faster because even though in order to break our orbit to get it to where we're only accelerating at 0 meters per second, the closer we are to the core, we are constantly accelerating towards that point. That's because of say if we're traveling from we'll just say Mars to Earth, and if we don't decelerate enough, we will slip out of Earth's orbit and into Venus's as well as the sun's.
Sorry, my brain is fried.
You
I'm
good?
so ready for this fucking thing to be over.
What thing?
This mission. I'm exhausted.
Ready for tomorrow to be over.
I'm actually ready for tomorrow because we're going to pick up furniture.
Gotcha. Tomorrow I have to work, and if memory serves me correctly, just Google the weather.
Oh, it's gonna be cold tomorrow, you bastards.
Yep. Tomorrow's gonna be 57 and raining.
High of 48 out here, and the night will be 16. And then it'll be fucking cold again for the next couple of weeks.
Oh, sorry, no. It's gonna be.
Oh shit! Shit, I'm gonna overshoot. Evasive maneuvers.
I lied. It forever here. It's gonna be 57. It's gonna be clear. It's supposed to rain early today, but and then after that, it's supposed to dip back down into the 30s and 40s, and possibly snow on Wednesday. But that can always change. It's more so I don't want to deal with the dumbasses at work getting all hot and cranky and shit, because it'll be hot and humid on the inside due to the rain from the outside. We just have to repeat it up today.
Right.
Then Sunday I have a bet going on for football. My football team and my bosses are going up against each other, so I'm going to his place and hanging out with him and his wife.
Mission objective complete.
Oh my god.
So
The dude wants me to take it back to Chapman Terminal. Fucking. I just
Back
want
to where you came
to
from.
yell right now.
Can you pause it, or do you have to finish it?
I have to finish it. It's a timed thing.
Make sure you get make sure you finish it in under 12 parsecs.
If I could, I would.
It is so irritating that they made that into a form of distance rather than a form of time.
Yeah, we got 10 hours to get back.
You can make it in 9.5, right?
Hold on, 694 tag 16 is where I have to go. Plotting route. It's 86.18 light years. Clear route.
Oh, have you ever thought
15
about
jumps?
Getting into Fortnite?
I have thought about it, but I don't want to.
Gotcha.
It doesn't seem like it's basically the Team Fortress 2 of PUBG, and I'm not interested in it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I
And
really dislike Team Fortress 2 because it's too cartoony. I don't like it. There's no aiming. There's no, it's fucking ridiculous. It's not my kind of game.
4, 3, 2,
I just don't see Fortnite as an adult's game. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's definitely more of a meme style game. It's more so the fact that I bought that game for like $8.
Oh yeah, because Chris played it.
Yeah, Chris played it and then he started doing that stupid shit. I mean, legit plays it, but whenever he logs on, other people are online, and I don't want to try and single it out just to load him when there's other people on. You know what I mean?
frameshift drive charging.
Good, I picked up that fuel skewer. Makes things less of a worry.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, I'm going to a system called Walla Walla.
Four, three, two, frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Warning, temperature critical. Joystick disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
That's kind of cool. I just got done watching a video comparing if you're going to carry a pistol, is it better to carry one in the chamber or not one? And according to the experiment, it makes one hell of a difference because
it's a full-on 2-second difference if you got a racket.
Yeah,
you get 4 shots off as opposed to 8 shots.
There was 7 to 8 shots. Yeah.
I know. I watched it. I still don't carry. Normally, I won't carry one in the chamber. But there are, you know, if I know I'm going to be walking out at night or something like that, sometimes that racking of the slide. Sometimes that racking of the slide is all that's needed to deter somebody.
I'm still trying to decide on what gun I want to conceal carry with, because
whatever's comfortable.
That's what I want to go for, and I don't really have much experience with pistols. And if I have it my way, I know they're more expensive, but I'd probably carry a 6-shooter.
Why?
I'm more accurate with them. Generally.
Why?
Because I feel more comfortable.
Huh?
I feel more comfortable with them. I don't know why I feel more comfortable with a 6-shooter versus semi-automatic.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
8 jumps left. Jesus, this is tiring. I say tiring, I mean, I was already tired. Excuse me. Playing a game is not difficult.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Guess I can't fuel scoop that one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can't fuel scoop a red dwarf.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, Frameshift drive charging.
3 more jumps.
Four, three, two,
I might have to think twice about doing those super expensive trips.
Maybe we could have more time.
Well, it's a good way to make money, but fucking almost 2 hours.
Well, yeah, like if it takes 2 hours to do a mission that makes you 1 million versus
735 or 795,000 versus, honestly, I don't know if I would make even anywhere close to that house. That much without having a super heavy loadout on a better ship than mine. Oh god. Oh shit. What the fuck am I doing in a neutron star system? You know what I just realized though? There's a secret to the neutron stars in this game.
warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
If you fly through the cones, the energy cones coming off of the neutron stars, you get a boosted frame shift drive momentarily. Like right now, my jump capacity is yeah, my jump range is almost doubled right now. And I just, all because I flew through the neutron
Frameshift
star
drive
cone.
charging.
You know what? Cancel that. Make sure I get information on this thing before I leave.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It just has it listed as a white dwarf.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Fuel scooping. Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Started to nod off and almost went into the final star. We doing, cat? It's interesting. You're traveling faster than the speed of light in space, but you can still use aerodynamic braking to lose extra speed.
Blocking bay access is a crime. Don't risk annihilation. Make way.
Contact. Deploying ground services.
This dude better pay me or I'm gonna be pissed.
Is it like an NPC or an actual player?
It's an NPC.
They have the option to not pay
Incoming message.
you. I mean, if you were to kill him, is that?
Well, I
you
wouldn't be able to kill him. Holy shit. I gotta admit, man, there's a lot of fucking money to be made.
Yeah.
$1.2 million. How far is that? It's 170 light years. It's pretty much the exact same thing of what I just did. Basically, you're taking rich tourists that nobody's going to attack, nobody's going to bother, they're not going to be super demanding, and you take them to two different star systems about 100 to 150 light years away, and they pay you a shit ton of money to do it. It's practically like there's no reason not to. Like right now, my balance is $891,000.
Unsanctioned acts of aggression will not be tolerated. Obey station law and enjoy your
Another
stay.
100,000 and I'll have a Type 6 transporter. I'll be able to buy a Type 6 transporter. That's $1 million. Them bitches carry a lot of stuff. What I really want to buy is an Anaconda or a federal dropship. Jesus, that's 14,000 or 14 million. Fair to Lance is 51 million.
Checked your bay number. Check again. Unauthorized loitering.
Alright, this is where I save and disconnect.
Yeah, I should probably do the same. It's almost 3 a.m. It's fun meeting you, Saga.